Hey, what's up, my Neekz? This is Nerds of the Square Table here at Regal Cinemas, and today we just watched
The Art of Racing in the Rain.
The Art of Racing in the Rain, and basically,
it rained.
It
rained.
It rained from the eye socket. So basically, what we're trying to say is, if you're gonna watch this movie,
Bring tissues.
bring your own tissue paper. Bring a bunch of them.
Especially if you're the sensitive types.
Especially if you're the sensitive type, yes. I don't know. It was a pretty intense movie. So right now this is our part 2. So this is our part 2 of our before and after, where we're going to be giving our non-spoiler review. So we're not going to mention any spoilers, right? Right? Especially this guy. So we're not going to give out any spoilers, right? Jalen? Okay. So I'm gonna first start off. I came in this movie. My expectation was I was expecting it to be a 6. After further analysis and whatnot, and talking with this guys about how this thing makes you feel, it's very in the feelsy. So basically, I don't know how to put it in words. Like, it's just, there is a push and pull kind of thing, and I think
Like a dog bit you.
it's
just
yeah,
going all over the
yeah, it's just going all over the place, and it's just ragdolling you. But basically, it kind of gave us like I don't know, it gave me kind of like this. There's a sad moment, and then all of a sudden there's kind of like a little happy moment, like a little shine of light, and then we lose again, and then we win. Yeah. So there is humor in there, and basically there is like sadness and humor mix, and that's just a good combo for a really good movie. So with further analysis, I am giving this movie a 9 out of 10. And it's because the acting was on point. I thought Kevin Costner's voice dub was actually really awesome, especially as the dog Enzo.
Top notch.
So it was there.
I cannot.
I don't know.
Literally, I'm not saying like.
Yeah.
You don't expect.
Yeah, you don't
Dramatic
expect
this
performance.
because it's Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner, and he did this kind of like, I would say, an older version of Batman, but like a kind of dumb and witty Batman.
It's kind of like Alfred.
Alfred, yeah, kind of like
Clever.
Alfred,
It's kinda
right?
like
Yeah,
Alfred. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like smart and witty,
yeah,
and he puts you in a place.
Puts you in the
that
place.
you need to be
yeah.
when you need to be there.
That's true.
Like he does for Batman.
So
More like Alfred.
yeah. What else I can add? Movie scores wasn't really a movie scores because it was more of a dramatic. So there was a lot of silence in the room to kind of give that effect.
Pianos.
So yeah, kind of like light pianos. Of
One
course.
really sad song.
Yeah, one really sad song. Yeah. So it was a combination. It was a combination, and it hits you everywhere. And that's why I think, when we come to these movies, like, and when you watch movies, the thing is about the reason why they call it movies, like, for my opinion, move, right? It's something that moves you. And so
Man, we're gonna get off
this
about this. Huh?
this movie,
We're going in.
this movie
power to
moved
move.
me, and it was crazy. But anyways, that was my thoughts. Okay, Gregatron, you're next.
Man, this movie's something else.
Yeah.
It's like we totally miss like all these other like dramatic animal story type movies like Dog's Purpose, because movies are expensive and we don't want to spend the money. But now that we can, it's just like we missed out on a lot of stuff.
A bunch of touchy-feelsy movies. So now expect a lot of touchy-feelsies now.
Because we can.
Yeah.
So we might even watch this one.
Downtown Abbey.
I have no idea what that one's about, but
Yeah.
we might watch it anyway. But digress.
Digress.
This movie, the acting's amazing. The animal acting is totally on point. It's like the narrating to the dogs acting.
Yeah.
It was just priceless. I mean, it's like
Yeah. It's kind of like.
you really can feel like the dog is thinking, what what
yeah,
he's saying.
like it's like the trainers.
You
That's
feel
why
it in his eyes. Like you
It's-
look in his eyes, you can just see the
Yeah.
gears just moving. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking. This is
Yeah.
exactly what I'm thinking. This is really what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this. And you're gonna
Yeah.
laugh.
That's great. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, but yeah, and it's like hats off to those trainers. There's a
Yeah.
handful of trainers that actually dealt with these dogs.
Animal acting was
Animal
great.
acting was awesome.
I mean,
yeah,
it makes the movie
It's
what it is.
so believable.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole narration behind, Enzo
yeah,
with Kevin.
Because,
Like, holy shit.
yeah, this
I don't-
movie would
I-
not be the same if
It's-
they didn't do it from the
like
dog's
that.
point of view.
Like, that's what. Holy shit.
yeah,
It's interesting. I never seen that kind
and because it's from the dog's point of view, you get it from because he's thinking like a human,
Yeah.
but he's also a dog,
yeah,
and he mentions that constantly that he's a dog,
yeah.
and you're like pulled between this dog is damn smart,
Yeah, it's
but
very
but,
smart,
but
yeah.
he's still a dog.
Yeah, so it's basically they try to personify, like, or humify. I don't know if humify is a word.
Humify.
Humanify or whatever.
There's a
anim-
word. There's
yeah.
a word.
So, which was actually pretty cool. But yeah, continue.
And that makes the movie great, and
Yeah.
that's what gets you. I mean, it pulls you in because you can relate to him
yeah,
and not at the same time.
At the same time,
because he's thinking like a human. You understand it, but he's still acting like a dog.
yeah,
So you kind of get him, but you don't really know why you get him,
yeah,
and it pulls you along the story. And like the other characters in the story, like Milo Ventimiglia.
yeah.
I think that's how you
something
pronounce
like
it.
that. Yeah. But this is us.
That guy ages well, apparently. He didn't change much at all.
Yeah.
But his acting in This Is Us really helped him with this movie because he pulls it together, and like you feel like the tension that it creates when he's dealing with all these problems, and like when the dog helps him through the problems, like you feel like all the bumps in the road, like, and when they're explaining like racing, and like you can see all the metaphors and like inspirations, and like this movie's just awesome. You really should watch this. But
And
yeah,
your
if you're a
score?
sensitive soul,
Yeah.
bring tissues, bring lots of tissues.
And your score, final
I'm gonna
analysis.
give it a 9
a 9 as well, guys.
because
So-
it's a really good movie. It's
Yeah.
really good.
and you gotta know this. We barely give out
Probably
nines.
this is the second 9. I think I gave Spider-Man a 9 too.
Yeah, we barely give
But
out
we
nines.
know why we gave Spider-Man a
Yeah.
9, which is a little biased. So this one's a true 9.
Yeah, this one's like a really true 9. Okay.
And it's worth watching.
Any other thoughts?
Go watch this movie.
Go watch this movie.
Watch it. Watch
Okay.
it. Just do it. Do
Jalen.
it. Do it now.
Jalen, what are your thoughts?
So, came in with a 5. I'm pleasantly surprised that I don't really watch these kind of movies, and I don't know if you guys do either. It's once in a while kind of thing.
Yeah, it's once in a while for
But
me.
it really is refreshing to watch this kind of like sentimental like
When
value.
it snows in June.
Yes. And I don't know what the last movie I watched that made me like tear up this freaking bad, man. Like it was
Yeah.
terrible. In a good way.
Probably Free Willy.
I don't know what it was.
Free Willy.
But the performance were top notch. Didn't have any issues with it. It was believable to the point from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
It made you sink into the story
Yeah.
and kind of it removed me of me like feeling like I'm in a theater. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm in
You're just
I'm in
focused.
this.
You're in this game.
I want this
Yeah.
family to, this come to be family. Like I want, things to go well for these characters. I want good. I want a happy ending. I mean, it didn't. Not in some ways it did. In some ways it didn't. But the journey that takes you there, it really shows you the importance of that.
Yeah.
This is what this not everything is turns out for the best, and you have all these bumpy roads like they said, but you got to make the best of it and you got to keep going.
Yeah.
That's and showing it from, you know, kind of like, I guess, we don't really know how dogs think, but they're trying to, you know, portray it like, you know, like the human aspect to it.
Yeah.
How a dog maybe would think, I don't know, but how they delivered that, I don't know if this movie would have been the same if they chose not to do it in that way, because Enzo was probably my, you know, favorite, you know, character in this, because just the whole dialogue that came from Kevin, and I don't know if in any other actor or actress or whatever could have just did it in that way, and it made so much sense, and the connection between, you know, the humans and the dog was just like, yeah, this is what goes on, and you know, maybe this is how a dog feels. I don't know, but
Wait, I'd like to kind of touch up a little bit on what you said. So like you were talking about the voice acting for Kevin with playing part of Enzo. So like what I really liked about it, you know, we talked about this when Lion King came out. Lion King, Nala, Beyonce. When you hear Nala's voice, it's automatically Beyonce, so you just imagine Beyonce. Whereas Kevin Costner, you can picture Kevin Costner, but he is Enzo. He became Enzo.
I never even.
I didn't ever
cross my
see
damn
Kevin
mind.
Costner.
Yeah.
It didn't cross my mind.
It didn't even.
all.
Yeah.
It was Enzo.
He was
That
Enzo.
was the Enzo. That was the dog. Yeah, exactly.
That's what good voice acting does.
Yeah.
That just sealed the deal for me. I mean, it really brought it home when, you know, from beginning to you know, to end, and yeah, I mean, it surprised me, and I'm happy about that. You know, I think this is like a movie where like it snaps you out of like you know, your daily life and makes you realize stuff.
Yeah.
And it inspires you, which it inspired me. I don't know. It's like one of those movies that really hits you hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I was crying back and forth. And I mean, even, you know, my dog just passed away not too long ago. So I mean, I had some of those thoughts in there. Like, I don't know what my dog was thinking and stuff. So it kind of helped me a little bit too, actually, because showing it from that view.
Yeah.
There was like, you know, some
Completed his journey.
Exactly.
It's okay, man. It's okay, man. We know how you feel.
But it wasn't all about the dog. It was about, you know, the entire family's journey, and getting through the hardships, and finally just, you know, going through the struggle of life, the struggle of things. You know, it was very concentrated on them, and they did. I'm kind of mad I don't have the director's name right now, but he did a good job. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I was honestly thinking about giving it a 10 out of 10, but I really don't know what the hell a 10 out of 10 is. So this is how it's as close as it's gonna get. I think you guys should go watch this movie. Granted, we wouldn't have watched it probably, but good thing we did. And yeah.
Okay. Any
It's
other?
also a highly quotable movie.
It is a highly quotable movie.
A lot of good quotes in there.
A lot of good quotes.
We're probably gonna pull out and post on Instagram at some point.
A lot of good quotes. A lot of good metaphors. A lot of good, like, pretty much everything resembling life, about reality, about struggles, about like just a lot of good stuff.
So yeah, performance top notch.
I agree.
Obviously they nailed the music on certain parts where it's warranted. Cinematics. I mean, there was a funny part with this zebra. But I mean, that's
the only hint that we're gonna give you. That's the only hint we're gonna give you. You guys are gonna have to watch it yourself. But any other final thoughts? That's it. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
That's the sum up, guys.
Movie, man. Yeah, good
so
movie. Amazing movie. You should spend the money.
Yeah. So the art of driving in the rain. 9
consensus. Wow.
And there you go.
You never see that.
You never see this. You never see a 9 in a row from us. But that's it, my Neekz. Till the next video. I don't know what else we're gonna be doing, but till the next video, shoot my Neekz. All of that. Peace out.
See ya.